Greetings, family. Greetings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. This is a brief message that I'm coming to you tonight. I just want to go over the understanding of the scientific concepts of Supreme Health and Fitness and how it empowers you and I to successfully create the environment of health in ourselves so that you and I can successfully enjoy abundant life. And the basis of my business, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali, it really started on a personal level. After losing my sister to cancer in 2005, and then having my family go through it again with our father in 2013. Both of them, they basically, after the doctors touched them, they died. Before they were diagnosed with cancer, they were alive. They had pain and discomfort and were going through some things, but after the doctors touched them, they shortly died. And after experiencing that and seeing what that did to me and my family, I decided to devote my life to healing. And if I could prevent any more of my family members from going through that, then that would have been my honor and privilege. And then I said, well, let me take this and offer this to you, because my family isn't the only family. So, and if I got information that is available to you, then you can take that information and then you and we can create the environment of health within inside of ourselves. This empowers us to create that environment of health inside of us so that we can successfully enjoy abundant life. And by abundant life, I do not mean 65. I do not mean 75, 85, or just making it to 100. No, I mean locking in youth. I mean locking in your young age and your youthful appearance and your youthful exuberance, and to where you slow down your rate of what they call aging to the point it takes you 100, 200, 300 years to reach how you would be biologically at 75. And it's not magic, it is real. So that is the nature of the composition of our cells. They are not designed to die out easily. They are not designed to just be around for 75, 80 years. We cannot destroy energy. Energy can only be transferred or transformed, but it cannot be destroyed. You cannot destroy matter. Matter can only be transferred or transformed. You heat it up, it becomes steam. You slow it down, it becomes a solid. So it's either solid, liquid, or gas. So when we take a look at life from this indestructible perspective of life is energy, see, now we can find the solution to abundant life, because now we approach it with the mindset that I'm not supposed to die. That we approach it with the mindset that the power of life and death is literally in my hands. So therefore, every walk we take, every drink we take, every food that we put in our body, every thought that we produce, every sound that we listen to, we will understand that it is either adding to or taking away. So we guard this precious gift that we call life, because once it goes, there is no coming back. So we have concepts here at Supreme Health and Fitness where we put the oneness on you, because nobody can heal you but you. The only thing a healthcare professional can do is to help you to create the environment so that you can heal yourself. because that's why we have an immune system. That's why we have an endocrine system. That's why we have a nervous system. Our body is designed to achieve homeostasis. This means balance. It has mechanisms and actions and reactions that go on in it that will cause it to work to achieve balance without us knowing. That's healing itself. That's maintaining its shape and structure. That's maintaining your life. See, so with my first book, we have Oxygen, the Breath of Life in Atomic Form. And this is our foundation book because the only difference between a living body and a dead body is the dead body is no longer breathing. They got people right now on respirators. They got people right now in a coma. They got people right now that they've classified as brain dead, but technically because their heart is still beating, they are alive. So oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form. See, so when we understand that we can or cannot breathe right. There is a right and a wrong way to breathe. That when we do not breathe right, we shorten the lifespan of our cellular makeup because our cells need oxygen to reproduce, to grow, and develop. Without oxygen, they call it oxidation. This is similar to a rusty cell. This means the environment in us is oxygen deficient. So the DNA of the cell becomes corrupted. The ability for that cell to produce energy and life becomes hampered. So the cell begins to unnaturally die. So when we understand that oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form, see, we can create the environment of life, of healing and health just by breathing right, because every mechanism, every system in our body needs oxygen. So a lot of us mouth breathe, a lot of us chest breathe, and these produce shallow breathing, where you cannot get a full breath of air because breathing through your mouth and breathing with your chest does not inflate the lungs to 100% capacity, because our mouth is connected to our esophagus that goes down our GI tract to our stomach, that goes to our intestines and leaves out our anus. So your mouth is connected directly to your butt. It's a one-way street. What goes in is not meant to come out. So this is the first place where we lose our health, where we lose our ability to heal, where we open the door for disease and sickness. Our nose is connected to our trachea, that's connected to our bronchial tubes, that's connected to our lungs. Your diaphragm sits directly between your stomach, over top of your stomach, and your lungs. When your stomach moves in and out, that action causes your diaphragm to lower, which causes your lungs to expand fully. So you get in a full breath of life. You create the condition for your cellular makeup to live. Because once it reaches a certain percentage of lack of oxygen, the cells start to die. They call it oxidation. It creates what they call free radicals, a corrupted molecule or atom that loses its electron because of the stress of lack of oxygen causes. And that sets the condition for disease, for sickness, for bacteria, for cancer, for premature death. So with my first book, I wanted to introduce oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form, because that's our number one life function. And with the second book, we take a look at light energy, the sun, glucose, and why humans are herbivores. And this is also important because we are what we eat. So, and we can look at our atomic makeup and we can trace our atomic makeup to the earth. So when you put something in your body that you are not naturally made of, it is not a good reaction. No, you are what you eat. So if you eat a chicken, if you eat a fish, if you eat a cow, if you eat a lamb, if you eat a turkey, if you eat anything that does not consist of what God created you to be, you change your chemical composition. And this causes us to be other than human. So now we start to suffer inhuman diseases, syphilis, tuberculosis, gonorrhea, you got lupus, arthritis. All of these are not natural diseases and illnesses and symptoms because they have a start date. We can look back in history and see that at one point in time, there was no such thing as cancer. There was no such thing as arthritis. There was no such thing as lupus. There was no such thing as sickle cell anemia. There was no such thing as AIDS. So these illnesses and diseases have a start date. They coincide. They correlate with the changing of the human diet from human food to animal food. So my second offering is life energy, the sun, glucose, and why humans are herbivores. So that because the only way we can create the environment of healing, health, and life inside of us is to live and function according to how we were created. And God created us to be herbivores. So it's no getting around that. The third book, Understanding Carbohydrates. See, and taking a look at life energy, fiber, glucose, and starch, because there are a lot of misconceptions on carbohydrates and how to include them in your diet. Carbohydrates in its essential form is sunlight, photosynthesis. The end product of photosynthesis is carbs, it's glucose, our main source of fuel and energy. Your cells, in addition to oxygen, they need glucose. And when they have glucose, they have the ability to form the energy needed to function. When it's missing either of these two elements, your cells, our cells will die. That's disease, that's sickness, that is death. So if we can understand oxygen, we can understand the sun, the sole source of our energy in the universe. If we can understand carbohydrates, then we can set the environment for our physical to be able to achieve homeostasis or balance. We don't grow old. We don't get sick. See, we grow old because our cells are oxidizing and dying. Look up what a wrinkle is. They say they classify wrinkles as rusty cells, cells that are dying or dead. So these are unnatural. So when we live and function accordingly, we eliminate all of that. So my fourth book, Understanding Our Immune System, How to Create Health, Wellness, and Abundant Life. Understanding our immune system. We have a many-layered immune system, over 10 layers of protection between our outside environment and our most precious organs, which are encased within our bone structure. We have many layers, beginning with our hair, beginning with our nails, beginning with our skin. The mucous membrane, the mucus that surrounds and encases the openings of our body. They are designed to eliminate bacteria and viruses and pathogens on contact. Then we got your T blood cells. You got phagocytes. You got your white blood cells. We have layers inside of us if something should get through that. We have layers that immediately attack it. See, then we got a passive and we got an aggressive immune system. We got an immune system that's general, and then we got a specific one that learns. Our immune system actually learns how to deal with a certain bacteria. So once it gets rid of that infection, if you should ever encounter it again, it knows how to effectively deal with it. But because we do not breathe right, because we do not eat right, our immune system is compromised. So we get sick. Chronic diseases, meaning it's repetitive. And that is an impossibility when we understand our immune system. How to create health, wellness, and abundant life. My next offering, enjoying abundant life. Scientific concepts so you and I can build our supreme health. See, this is it's scientific. We do scientific research, we will discover that we can successfully achieve and enjoy abundant life, that there is no set time limit to die. Because when a person dies, they do an examination to determine why. And they find a cause of death. And there's no such thing as a natural cause. The root cause of all of the deaths that they find is cellular oxidation, cellular death, because of an oxygen deficient environment. They find that the person wasn't eating right. So the cells died because they weren't getting their number one source, glucose, the sunlight. So the cell didn't have enough energy. So the DNA becomes corrupted. The DNA becomes, and when this cell goes to reproduce, it's reproducing corruption instead of life. See? So scientific concepts. So you and I can successfully build our supreme health. See? So this is volume 1, and I followed it up with this volume. This is a heavy set volume right here. This is Supreme Health and Fitness. From atoms to muscles, a manual to abundant life. Supreme Health and Fitness. From atoms to muscles, a manual to abundant life. And we take a look at our anatomy, because once we know ourselves, see, if you know what you are made of, then when something goes wrong, you don't have to go to an external source. You can fix yourself within yourself because you know what's going wrong. And once you know the causes, then it's easy to fix yourself. You breathe right, you eat right, you drink right, you exercise. That is it's that easy. So we take a look, a scientific look. Supreme Health and Fitness. From atoms to muscles, a manual to abundant life. See, we giving you manuals to this, right? We taking the guesswork out. I don't went and researched all of the best medicines and evidence and sciences available and put it together. So we got the next offering, understanding our human energy, right? Energy cycles and transformations to achieve abundant life. See, that's the theme with Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. The theme is we empower you. See, it's not on me. We empower you, giving you the manuals, giving you the instructions so you can create in yourself your own healthy environment, so you can heal yourself, so you can successfully enjoy abundant life. So this is understanding our energy system. See, and then we got the manual of healing herbal elements. The manual of healing herbal elements. Earth-based solutions for healing, health, and life. See, and this is an A to Z look at over 80 of the most accessible healing herbal elements that we have here in America that we can use. I give you the dosages, the usages, we go on the origins, we even go into the side effects. Because when you're dealing with medicine, we have to understand that with herbs, even with herbs, because most of the medicines are made, they are extracts from these herbs. See, so when you taking these herbs, you have to know the dosage, because you can't overdose on certain herbs, and the side effects of them are worse. Some of them are worse than the symptoms that you trying to heal. So I give us a manual of healing herbal elements, earth-based solutions for healing, health, and life. And then we have, wow, this is your at-home guide. This is your handbook to supreme health and fitness. So you can, at home, create, instead of going to the gym. We're not trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Listen to me. You're not trying to be like these Europeans that have to take all these creatines and steroids. They are trying to look like you. They have to do all that to try to look like you, because we don't need to do all of that. We need lean muscle mass. Lean muscle mass is more efficient and proficient than fat or excessive muscle. Having excessive muscle is called being overweight. Obesity is from fat, but both of them have the same amount of stress on your body. So I teach us how that God designed our body and how we can do a few short measures at home to make this into a God body. Never stops. It never grows old. And you are in a perpetual state. It places you in a perpetual state of healing, health, and life. Don't you want to be that? We got people now that suffer from chronic diseases. Oh, it's flu season. Oh, it's allergy season. Oh, it's this season. No, 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 no. That means that inside of you, you are in a perpetual state of unhealthiness. So if we can have the science, if we can have the knowledge to fine tune and change ourselves from a perpetual chronic state of disease to a perpetual chronic state of healing, health, and life, we never grow old. We never grow old. You never get sick. You won't even think about seeing a doctor. You won't even remember what a doctor is. Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. Scientific concepts. This is understanding the scientific concepts that are the foundation for Supreme Health and Fitness, for my business, which we place the oneness on you. I don't need you to see me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. More than likely, there is no repeat visit. Because once you understand yourself, once you understand your immune system, once you understand oxygen, the breath of life, once you understand life energy, the sun, glucose, fiber, and starch. See, once you understand how to eat to live, once you understand how to exercise, you will create the environment of healing, health, and life in you, and you will be strong. When we talk about Superman and Superwoman, woo! See, when you talk about the man of steel, the woman of steel, woo! Listen, family. I'm saying, I thank everybody for tuning in. I am your brother, Sean Ali, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. These are for us, man. The manual of healing herbal elements. Earth-based solutions to healing, health, and life. You got understanding our human energy. You got Supreme Health and Fitness. You got from atoms to muscles, a manual to abundant life. You got enjoying abundant life, scientific concepts, so you and I can successfully build our supreme health. See, we got life energy. The sun, glucose, and starch. See, and why humans are herbivores. See, you got understanding our immune system, how to create health, wellness, and abundant life. See, you got understanding carbohydrates. See, we got the manual, your handbook to supreme health and fitness. See, we make it easy. We got oxygen, the breath of life in atomic form. Man, so I think, like I say, this is understanding the scientific concepts of supreme health and fitness. So I don't want people to think this is not about bodybuilding. This is not strictly on exercise. These are science. We take a look at all aspects of life so that if we employ and apply these concepts, we can build supreme health and fitness, which allows us to successfully enjoy abundant life. I'm saying, what is the worst that can happen? I'm not giving you no drug. I'm not giving you no pill. I'm not telling you to eat this. I don't have no prepackaged meals or drinks. I'm saying use your mind. Use your mind to develop the thoughts and the energy to heal yourself. With the knowledge of yourself comes that ability. So I try to teach you about yourself, about your arms and your legs and your head and your heart and your lungs and your digestive system, so that you can function as God created and be powerful as God created and live life abundantly like God created. Woo! Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. I'm your brother. I leave you as I came in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep. Black power. Power to the people. Remember, if your doctor, healthcare professional, primary care physician, if they are not giving you any answers, if only thing they have for you is a prescription, if the only thing they can tell you is we got to schedule this to wait, I'm saying I can empower you. I can empower you to give you the ability to unlock your natural God-given power. Power to heal yourself, to create the environment of health in yourself. So you take death. You take your death out of your way. Whoa! See, we all got to deal with our own death. But if you have the ability to take death out of your way, just imagine how much life you can live. Ooh. Man, I love y'all, man. I'm your brother. I pray that this message was received in the spirit of love and brotherly motivation that I'm trying to deliver it in. Have a great night rest. Put yourself to sleep. Turn the TV off. Turn the radio off at least 20 minutes before you lay down to rest. That is your ability to rejuvenate, to restore, to repair, to heal, to generate the power that you need to arise strong, ready, alive, awake in the morning. So thank you all. Sean Ali Wellness Program, www.seanaliwellnessprogram.com. Please go ahead and log in there, explore the site, and we have the ability. You got consultations. You can book me. We got appointments. We got the material, downloads, videos, the books are available. Go ahead and help yourself, because it's only for you. So I leave you as I came. Assalamu alaikum. Peace, family. Have a great night's sleep. Thank you for tuning in. Your brother.